Day 10 of the 100 Days 100 Books Challenge marks the beginning of a life-changing journey that will empower you to grow and transform in various aspects of your life. This includes your mindset, finances, discipline, career, relationships, startups, psychology, productivity, communication skills, and marketing. 12 Rules for Life by Jordan B. Peterson. An Antidote to Chaos. We are constantly chasing after happiness as if it were a magical solution to all of our problems. But in reality, happiness is fleeting and elusive. As a seasoned clinical psychologist, Jordan Peterson understands this better than anyone. He believes that true happiness comes from finding order in our lives, both internally and externally. Instead of constantly striving for happiness, we should focus on creating a sense of structure and understanding in our lives. This means organizing our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings in a way that brings clarity and peace. By doing so, we can escape the chaos and uncertainty that often plagues us. Jordan Peterson's insights remind us that happiness is not a destination to reach, but a journey to embark on. It's about finding balance and harmony in our lives, rather than constantly chasing after a fleeting feeling. So let's embrace the idea of order and clarity, and watch as our anxieties and fears begin to fade away. The only way to truly understand your beliefs is by observing your actions, rather than just thinking about what you believe. You may not even realize what you truly believe until you see how you behave. Understanding yourself can be a challenging task, but it is essential for personal growth. In this vast world, we are not alone. We encounter other individuals along our journey, and we have the choice to engage with them through friendship or rivalry. When we share similar beliefs with others, it becomes easier to connect and build trust. Common beliefs can lead to shared experiences that strengthen our relationships. We do not have to face life's challenges alone. Finding like-minded individuals who can support us can make a significant difference. Together, we can navigate through the chaos and find order in our lives. This summary highlights Jordan Peterson's rules, each rule offering valuable insights on how to manage decisions, tasks, and relationships effectively. Are you ready to discover these 12 principles? Let's dive in and explore the keys to organizing your life with enthusiasm and determination. Rule number 1. Stand tall and walk upright. Posture is not just about how you look, it's about how you feel. When you walk with confidence, your serotonin levels will soar. And why is this so important? Well, this hormone is essential for your well-being. Low levels can lead to unhappiness, increased pain, and a shorter lifespan. On the other hand, a higher serotonin level can boost your confidence and strengthen your immune system. So don't underestimate the power of good posture. Keep your shoulders back and head held high. Speak up for what you believe in, and remember that your needs are just as important as anyone else's. You have every right to pursue your own happiness and desires. So stand tall, walk with purpose, and embrace the positive changes that good posture can bring to your life. Rule number 2. Always prioritize yourself. When our furry friends are feeling under the weather, we rush them to the vet, get them the necessary medication, and make sure they are well taken care of. But when we ourselves are not feeling our best, we tend to put off seeking help. We may eventually go to the doctor when physical pain becomes unbearable, but what about when our soul is hurting? How often do we seek professional help for that? Jordan Peterson delves into the concept of order and chaos to explain this behavior. The order represents the known, the familiar, the organized aspects of our lives. Chaos, on the other hand, is the unknown, the mysterious, the darkness that lurks within. As humans, we strive to bring order into our lives, to make things right. But chaos is always present, offering both the potential for good and evil. When we realize that we are capable of both, it can be frightening, leading us to shy away from addressing our own inner turmoil. Our inner complexity can be overwhelming, but we must never forget that each and every one of us is valuable. We all have a role to play in the grand scheme of the universe, and it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves. We must pay attention to our own needs and well-being, as it is crucial not only for ourselves but also for the world around us. Rule number 3. Surround yourself with people who care for you. In life, we attract the people we need the most. When we are feeling joyful, we naturally gravitate towards others who radiate happiness. Conversely, when we are feeling down and out, we seek solace in those who understand our struggles. It's interesting to note that sometimes we are put off by certain traits in others, which psychologists suggest may be a reflection of our own insecurities. Some of us may unknowingly fall into the trap of creating a toxic victim-rescuer dynamic in our relationships. While it may seem noble to help others, it's important to recognize when our assistance is being taken advantage of. In these situations, the victims may not actually want help, but rather seek to drain the energy of the rescuer. This can lead to a cycle of unhealthy behavior, where the rescuer becomes overly proud of their actions. It takes courage and strength to intentionally surround yourself with individuals who genuinely care for your well-being. Seek out people who are not only supportive but also mature and self-sufficient, as they can serve as positive role models. Trust your instincts, be brave, and shield yourself from falling into the trap of pity and blind compassion. Choose wisely and watch as your relationships flourish and your own personal growth soars to new heights. Be around people whose lives will improve if you thrive. Rule number 4. Do not compare yourself to others. No matter how skilled you are at accomplishing tasks, there will always be individuals out there who excel even more. For example, you may be a proficient swimmer, but you are not on the level of Michael Phelps or Katie Ledecky. The idea of winner takes all is quite intense. Those who are the best in their field often receive more resources and attention. The reality is, most of us are not the best. We are regular people who have our moments of brilliance and setbacks. It's important to accept our failures as a normal part of life. However, when we achieve success, we should measure it against our own past achievements, not against others. Remember, none of us are worthless. Thinking otherwise is harmful. Fun fact, did you know that scientists have calculated that 10% of our thoughts revolve around comparing ourselves to others? Social media has only amplified this, with 88% of women and 65% of men admitting to comparing themselves to other users on a daily basis. So let's focus on our own progress and growth, celebrate our victories, and learn from our defeats. Embrace your uniqueness and strive to be the best version of yourself. Rule number 5. Raise your children to be decent individuals. Believe it or not, the most rambunctious individuals can be 2-year-old children. They are just beginning to explore the world and test the boundaries of what is acceptable. When faced with negative emotions, they often resort to biting, kicking, crying, and other forms of physical expression. In today's society, many popular parenting techniques shy away from discipline and punishment. Some new parents view these methods as harsh and cruel. However, finding a balance between discipline and nurturing is crucial for a child's development. If you want to shape your children's behavior, it's important to understand their actions. Observe their behavior and reinforce positive traits. Here are some simple rules for kids to follow. 1. Only fight in self-defense. 2. Do not bully others. 3. Share your belongings with others. 4. Show respect and attentiveness when adults speak to you. By instilling these values in your children, you are setting them up for success in the future. Remember, raising decent individuals starts with setting clear expectations and providing guidance with love and care. Rule number 6. Take responsibility for your life. Many of us strive to do the right thing, follow the law, treat others with respect. But simply being good doesn't guarantee our safety. We can still become victims of others' wrongdoing. In those moments, some of us may break down and resort to violent behavior, while others find the strength to forgive and move forward. We have the power to learn from evil and ensure it never happens again. It's crucial to ask ourselves if we have truly maximized our potential and seized every opportunity. If we don't find the strength to do so, we risk falling into despair and resentment. A hurricane may be an act of God, but failing to prepare when we know we should, that's on us. Take a close look at your life and identify where you're going wrong. Use your judgment and willpower to make a change today. Stop blaming others, the government, God, your boss, for your problems. By cutting out self-destructive behaviors, we become more confident and gain a clearer vision of the future. Let's take control of our lives and shape our own destinies. Rule number 7. Focus on what truly matters. Giving lies at the heart of all relationships. It's not just about one-way generosity. Often you receive something valuable in return. Firstly, giving helps you build allies, as those you've supported are more likely to assist you in return. Secondly, it enhances your reputation as a dependable member of the community. And lastly, giving brings a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that comes from doing good deeds. If you find yourself unhappy with the world around you, it may be time to reassess your values. In times of crisis, it's important to be willing to let go of beliefs that no longer serve you. Take a step back and re-examine your assumptions. You may discover that holding on to certain beliefs is holding you back from becoming the person you are meant to be. Distinguish between what truly matters and what is simply a harmful habit. Pursue goals that align with your values and bring meaning to your life. Good and evil are concepts that stem from our self-awareness. We have the power to give meaning to our actions. However, we often choose convenience over true purpose. While convenience may offer temporary relief, true meaning brings lasting fulfillment and growth. Embrace the opportunity to bring order and humility into your life through meaningful actions. Rule number 8. Speak up. Words have the incredible power to convey information, share experiences, shape meanings, and even alter reality. With this power, we have the ability to craft a narrative about our lives that may not necessarily reflect the full truth. This narrative or life lie often revolves around a rigid, predetermined idea of what our lives should look like. However, this can be incredibly damaging as life is full of unpredictable variables that cannot be controlled. The pressure to adhere to this perfect image of our lives can lead to stress and anxiety, as we may feel like we are not living up to our own expectations. It is important to recognize that your truth is unique to you and is shaped by your individual circumstances. Embrace your narrative, share it with others, and watch as your confidence grows. Knowing and understanding your own principles provides a solid foundation upon which to build your life. So speak up, share your truth, and watch as your world transforms before your eyes. Rule number 9. Listen to others. Listening is not just about hearing words, it's about truly understanding and absorbing what someone is saying. It's about allowing their thoughts and ideas to flow through your mind and really digesting them. When we truly listen, we can connect with others on a deeper level and have more meaningful conversations. Sometimes, it can be challenging to fully grasp what someone is trying to communicate. They may be struggling to articulate their thoughts for the first time, leading to some confusion or contradictions. But that doesn't mean they are being dishonest, it just means they are trying to find the right words to express themselves. Even if a conversation seems dull or uninteresting at first, it's important to give it your full attention. When you take the time to really listen, you'll be amazed at the things people will share with you. You'll hear fascinating stories, unique perspectives, and maybe even some unexpected revelations. By being an attentive listener, you'll never have a boring conversation again. So let's embrace the art of listening and open ourselves up to the wealth of knowledge and experiences that others have to offer. Let's engage with each other in a way that goes beyond just hearing words, and truly connect on a deeper level. Listen with an open mind and a willing heart, and you'll be amazed at the incredible conversations that await you. Rule number 10. Choose your words wisely. Everything in the world is interconnected and relies on each other. To truly understand the objects and phenomena around us, we must be precise and careful with the language we use to describe them. Thoughtful wording allows us to push our boundaries, connect with others, and effectively communicate our ideas. When our familiar world crumbles, chaos ensues. But this disruption can lead to growth and discovery as we navigate through the unknown. Take a moment to reflect on your past actions and how they have shaped the person you are today. Share your story with those around you and embrace challenges head-on. Set meaningful goals and strive towards them with determination. Fun fact: planning out the topic of a difficult conversation beforehand can make it much easier to navigate. So, get ready to tackle those tough discussions with confidence. Rule number 11. Dominate in your hierarchy. It's no secret that boys and girls are wired differently, and as they grow older, these differences only become more apparent. Boys tend to be more competitive, less agreeable, and are drawn to things, while girls are often more empathetic, less independent, and prioritize relationships over objects. It's like they operate in separate worlds when it comes to social hierarchies. Girls can excel in both, but when boys adopt more feminine traits, they tend to fall behind in the male hierarchy. In our society, male dominance plays a significant role in shaping our relationships. Women are naturally attracted to strong, confident men, not boys. And when a woman tries to emulate masculine traits, she often struggles to find a suitable partner. It's important to embrace and celebrate the unique qualities that make boys and girls different, rather than trying to erase those distinctions. Let's revel in the diversity and excitement that comes from understanding and appreciating the contrasting strengths of both genders. Rule number 12. Always find the silver lining. Life can throw illnesses, accidents, or other people's actions our way, making it seem like we have no control. But the truth is, we have the power to manage many factors that contribute to our unhappiness. Often, the limitations we face are self-imposed. It's interesting to note that some people actually choose to suffer, finding pleasure in their own self-inflicted torture. Why do we do this? Perhaps it's because we fear facing difficult situations head-on and would rather wallow in our suffering. Over time, our brains become accustomed to the chemical and hormonal reactions that come with suffering, convincing our bodies that it's the only emotion worth experiencing. We tend to love people for their flaws because they help shape our identities and define who we are as individuals. While problems are unavoidable, we shouldn't put our lives on hold until everything is back to normal. Instead, we should focus on the little things that bring us joy each day. At the end of the day, take a moment to reflect on the good things that happened: a delicious cup of coffee, a friendly animal you encountered, a kind shop assistant, and so on. By shifting our focus to the positives, we can see that they far outweigh the negatives. This realization will help us tap into the strength we have within us and make good things happen. So let's embrace the silver linings and make the most of every moment. Final summary. Whether we like it or not, we can strive to minimize the risk of getting hurt or damaged. Some of us are adventurous, taking risks and learning about the world, while others prefer to stay within their protective but imaginary shells. However, remaining in our comfort zones often limits our growth and experiences. Our approaches to life define how we interact with reality. Recognizing the importance of maintaining a balanced serotonin level, prioritizing self-improvement, and surrounding ourselves with positive influences can lead to a more fulfilling life. Comparing ourselves only to our past selves acknowledges our uniqueness and progress. Honesty and clarity in communication are not only essential for others to understand us but also for self-awareness. Jordan Peterson's rhetoric in his works and speeches may not align completely with everyone's beliefs, but the essence of his rules revolves around the "know thyself" maxim. Opening ourselves to the world becomes easier once we have a clear understanding of who we are. Actionable advice. To improve listening skills, engage in the following exercise with friends. 1. Select a topic for discussion, preferably one that elicits strong opinions. 2. Have each person express their initial thoughts on the topic. 3. As the listener, paraphrase their thoughts using your own words. 4. Switch roles, allowing each person to practice listening and paraphrasing. 5. Continue this exchange until the issue is thoroughly explored and understood. Thank you for exploring 12 Rules for Life, an antidote to chaos with me. I hope these principles inspire you on your journey towards personal growth and fulfillment. Until next time, take care and continue striving to embody these rules in your daily life. See you soon. From day 11 to day 20, we are exploring and learning about finances with 10 finances books. Don't miss out. Subscribe to the Culminate Podcast and turn on the notification bell to stay updated and never miss a video. Congratulations on completing day 10 of the 100 Days 100 Books Challenge journey. You've taken a big step towards personal growth and knowledge enhancement. But remember, this is just the beginning of an exciting adventure filled with learning and discovery. Don't forget to subscribe to continue this amazing journey with us. We have a lot more books, insights, and inspiration waiting for you in the days ahead. See you in the next chapter of the 100 Days 100 Books Challenge. Keep listening and exploring.